So let's get. We got something to talk about, man. We got a few things to talk about on this Saturday. Yes, I'll be answering some questions. Yes, I will. Shout out to Mr. Terrell Torrance and Brown Hornet. You guys always come out and support big time, consistently, every single time. You guys don't miss the beat, man, and I appreciate you, man, for that. You see? You guys really keep me going, keep me motivated, keep me wanting to be creative. Thank you, brothers. You know who you are. Terrell and Brown Hornet amongst the pillars. Here's the thing, okay? And I'm going to be real direct. All right? Y'all know how direct I am. Now, I want y'all to listen to me closely. We're going to talk about three things today. Trouble in the Manosphere, a female president, and the transgender athletes that are on the rise. First thing on the agenda. I don't associate with anybody on YouTube. If I haven't endorsed them, do not put me in the mix with any of these Negroes, anybody of these guys on YouTube. Okay? Because there's too much chaos and dysfunction going on in the manosphere and with men on YouTube. I'm not with the pro-black arena. I'm not with the black manosphere, the green, the orange. I support men who want to support me and who enjoy my content. You can be white, black, red, green, orange. You can be from Ethiopia, Africa. You can be from Australia. If you want wisdom, if you want motivation and support, I'm your man. Is that understood? Now we're going to continue. The guys that are on YouTube are frustrated. There's a lot of individuals on YouTube who are frustrated. Okay? Now, the reason these content creators are frustrated is because they aren't growing. See, as a man, let me break something down to you. As a male, a man who does not grow, he gets frustrated. Women don't get frustrated if they don't grow. They don't have to grow. But as a male, we love success. We love growth. We love to feel better about ourselves. We love to see something that we're working on come into fruition and increase, and we love to see dividends being paid off for that. Okay? I'm breaking it all down. So it's a lot of individuals, a lot of guys on YouTube, content creators who are upset and frustrated because they're not growing. Because they're getting 2,000 to 3,000 views of video or live stream. And it's hurting them. So what they're doing is they're trying to throw silent shots and throw these little small, goofy, weak shots because they're not growing. And if you see somebody else that's growing, or another other content creator who's gaining momentum or getting subscribers, views, etc., contributions, what will happen is that other content creator will get upset. And this is what's going on in the manosphere. Listen, I'm sorry if you don't have talent and you run out of creativity, you won't grow. Okay? Now it's a lot, especially now who I'm talking about, these black content creators, a lot of them, they're hurting. Shout out to Mickey FC, thank you. Listen, if you need some sort of assistance or some help, as a male, as a man, you don't hate or talk trash on another content creator's work because you're not growing. As men, we're supposed to be building each other up. That's feminine behavior, to try to cut other men down when you're not doing the views or numbers that you think you should be doing. Clearly there's something wrong. You need to look in the mirror, look at your content, sit the fuck down and make some changes, son. If you need some assistance, what you need to do is you need to email me, or you need to email another content creator who's doing well. Give you an example. If Coach Red Pill is doing well, I think he has over 200,000 subscribers, and I see him getting the views or whatever, and I want to be like, or I want to get to that level or close to that. What as a man, what you should do, I would email Coach Red Pill and say, yo, I love your content. I love how you do things. How can I get like you? Can you give me some tips, etc., etc.? Or I could look at how he does his thing and maybe implement some of his things that he does and put it into my content. Okay? Instead of going back and forth and being upset with other content creators because you're not doing what you want to do. You're not growing how you expect to grow. Okay? There's too much chaos in the manosphere. It's too much drama. Too many men fighting for resources and going back and forth. Too many men who watch my channel who are upset because I'm getting the financial support and I'm getting support from my subscribers. There's too many men who watch my videos. Listen, I've done my research and I know what to do. I know how to get views. I know when to post things. I know when not to post things. If you need some assistance, what your goofy ass needs to do is stop trash talking another content creator and email him or watch how he does his thing. Okay? This is why I don't affiliate with anybody on YouTube. Only individuals who I endorse, and it's 2 of them. So if I do not name these 2, then don't talk to me or don't ask me about them. Black Ram 313, he lives in Chicago. And Coach Red, not Coach Red, Coach Greg Adams. If I didn't name anybody else besides those 2, do not come in here and ask me about this content creator. Because listen, I'm subscribed to a lot of guys you guys are subscribed to. And I hear them throwing small shots and saying this type of content creator is this. I'm like, it's just sad, man. It's feminine behavior. So if anybody else outside Coach Greg Adams and Black Ram 313 that I did not name, do not affiliate me with them. Do not ask me about them. Shout out to Undead Chronic. I mean, with a couple hosts of others. Yeah, those are 2 that came to the top of my head. Okay? But it's too many, and what it is, I'm gonna keep it real, it's overwhelming majority, it's just black dudes, black content creators. And what I noticed about black male content creators, they love to go back and forth with each other. There's no working together or growth. Okay? And this is why I tend to distance myself from the black content creators because I see it's full of dysfunction, kind of like a lot of these guys were raised by females. Okay? And I see it, and I'm subscribed to a lot of guys. I just sit back and watch, and I just listen. And they're upset because they're not doing what they want, they're not growing how they want to grow. They're not creative. They've ran out of content. And I see you guys. Trust me. So if you come in there and ask, Darius, can you interview me? Can I be on your platform? No! Because I've already scoped you out a while back. I told you before, it sucks to not grow as a male. When you put effort into something and you don't see the fruits of your labor, it doesn't feel good. I know it doesn't. But what you need to do is sit yourself down, do the work, email somebody who's there where you want to be, get some guidance, and try a new route. Because trying to bring another content creator, especially as a male. Shout out to Boost Coyote, One Trick Ponies. That's what it is. Especially as a male, as a man, we are never supposed to hate on each other. That's feminine behavior. This is why, guys, you never see me talk about, do you guys hear me talk about another male content creator? I don't throw shots at nobody. I say, you know what? Because that's feminine behavior. Men are supposed to be helping each other grow. Okay? I'm sorry that you're not growing. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Go do the homework, sit down, and come up with something. And you content creators, especially you black content creators, you know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sorry you're not doing good. Listen, it sucks to get 3,000 to 4,000 views and you put effort in some, and I could just wake up, sit my black ass on the steps after class, put out a video, and it gets 37,000 views. I can pick a topic about Capri Sun, drop that motherfucker to drop the video tomorrow. Matter of fact, I can literally drop a video that says, man, these females need mental help. Put the video out, it will get 30 to 40,000 views. It sucks that I can do that and you can't. But you have to understand, you have to do the work. Right now, a lot of you content creators are sucking, you probably sucking some females' titties. You're not doing the work. And it shows that that you're running out of talent and you're not creative. The deeper you get into YouTube, the more videos you drop, the more creative you're gonna have to become. I've already talked about hypergamy about a year and a half ago. I can't talk about that. I've already talked about flaking and ghosting about a year ago. I can't talk about that. So guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to think outside the box long and hard and be creative and come up with something different that's going to keep my viewers' eyes open and their ears open and wanting and anticipating for my content to drop. So the content creators who are upset, who are bickering on YouTube, stop amongst each other. It's not going to help you. It won't help you. Okay? Now, let's continue. How you brothers doing on this Saturday evening? Are you guys doing wonderful? Press 1 if you're doing great. If you're not doing good, press 0. The truth hurts. And yes, we will have live. This is kind of a live Q&A. And we're going to be answering calls, etc., etc. Guys, sorry about when I dropped the video, this past video 2 days ago. I was taking an exam. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I couldn't drop the video that I wanted to drop. But I will drop that video on Monday. You guys are going to enjoy it. It's kind of funny, but yo, you guys know it's informative. Again, I'm thinking outside the box, so you guys will be... everybody will get a good laugh, but it's going to be good and informative like usual. Be ready for Monday's video. Okay? Everybody. Here's the thing. I don't care if you Democrat, Republican, whatever the case may be. But you have to understand something. I don't want to speak this into fruition, but I believe there will be a female president. We've given women too much leeway and too much wiggle room to make decisions. Have you noticed every decision women make, it's for them? I don't even know. Matter of fact, come to think about it, I don't know a decision that a woman has ever made that was for men as well. That was for men and women. Listen, this AOC bitch, Jesus Christ, man. Who the fuck? Listen, there will be a female president. And I'm going to tell you why. There's not enough masculine men and conservative women. Now, the female president will come from a Democratic side and the liberal side because the overwhelming majority of the population is liberal. They're sluts, they're whores, they're transgender. They don't know what they fucking like. They don't know what they fucking want. They're miserable. Yes, I mean, it's on the Patreon. These individuals are saying liberals should eat kids. It's not going to work. But I guarantee you, election time is coming. They're trying. I mean, whether you for Trump or not for Trump, as long as there's a male in place, I don't want this. I don't want to look and answer to a female leader, a female president. Simps and beta males will love it. Feminist, liberal females will love it. I just don't want to answer, or I feel a little bit. I don't mind what. It's neither here nor there that Trump is in office. I have no issues with him. Some do, some don't. Listen, he's a male. He'll get things together. And quite frankly, I love his tweets. Very controversial. And exactly, majority, even women. That's why I said, if she's not a liberal female, she's not going to get any votes. Women who are conservative, they vote. Here's the thing, what I noticed. Women who are conservative and who value male leadership and authority, they'll vote conservative more so. Women who don't give a shit about, and let me say this too. Guys, a lot of the women y'all fucking with, they're liberals. They're feminists. I'm telling you. They true deep. This is why a lot of times y'all have issues with women. Because they're liberal. They don't want to cooperate for a man. They don't want to listen. They don't want to they don't respect the man's authority. I'm telling y'all, you guys are sleeping and picking up liberal sluts, fat women. Ask these women, so who would you vote for? The overwhelming majority of this population is they might not say, "Oh, I'm a feminist," because they don't want to seem like they're not a good dating long-term prospect. Because let's keep it real. Majority of women don't like to be seen as feminists. They don't like to say they're feminists because they still want male companionship. Literally, liberal women are a mob, a gang. They should be on the terrorist list. Now, conservative women, they respect men. You can see it night and day. You got, and I noticed, and liberal women, these bitches are flaky because they don't value your time. They don't value your authority and leadership. But what I noticed about conservative women, and the women who I said, so would you consider a conservative or liberal? They're really pleasant. Now, we all know bitches ain't shit, but they're really pleasant. Their aura is really feminine. Now, conservative women tend to be, yes, far more attractive and less tattoos, less piercings. Now, you rarely will see that. Yeah, you can see it somewhere. But listen, remember this video. There will be a female president. Women respect me. You sure? If they respect you, then why come in here and say that? That's like coming in and saying, I get pussy. You got to really question that person. Do you really get it, or are you just trying to convince us? I don't know who the female president is going to be, but I don't have a good feeling about the future. I'm positive something bad is going to really, really happen when it comes to women. Listen, when women are under leadership, it never goes well. Never, ever. Not in a single mother-led household. Rarely on a fucking job. It will not go well because they cannot make logical decisions. They don't like doing the work. He said women are bad people. Of course they are. The Dems will come for the guns. Then it's our Democratic women president equals socialism. Socialism always fails, and our socialism becomes communism. Women divorce themselves from responsibility day one when they have authority. Start saving ammo and hide your guns. Call them out, and they still want to play games. Guys, I was going to go live yesterday, but I was kind of tired. Who got flaked on yesterday? I know some woman didn't show up for you. Some woman was on bullshit. Some woman was playing games. Oh, by the way, you can unsubscribe if you want. If my words affect you, we're still going to grow regardless. Much respect. Just saw the first 10 minutes and I know exactly what you're... Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Listen, I love your content. He's a supporter of mine. He's a patron. It's true, man. A lot of guys, and Coach Greg Adams, I love your content. I think you got like 68,000 subs. Majority of guys that are sub in here are sub to you and vice versa. Guess what? I'm not going to hate on Coach Greg Adams because he's growing. You know what the fuck I'm going to do? I'm going to say, shit, let me check out Coach Greg Adams shit. Let me see how he's doing. I'm at 58,000. He has 68,000. He's doing well, so let me try to maybe take a page from his book or maybe email him or whatever I got to do to try to get like Coach. Instead of going back and forth hating on another individual who's doing better than you. I'm watching Coach Greg. I'm saying, okay, Coach Greg Adams did this. I got a video maybe like that in mind. Now, I'm not going to copy him, but I got something like that in mind. But when individuals start to hate on each other and go back and forth and doing all this goofy shit, listen, that's not masculine behavior. Hating another man for doing his thing and progressing and being more successful you that's not masculine behavior. Give him a pat on the back, support him, and just do better. It's just that simple. There's no... This is why I don't debate or go back and forth with men. I can't. Dude, we already got to deal with females. I want everybody to listen to this shit. We already got to deal with females. They're already against us. Believe it or not, and I'll go into that a little later. No, I haven't seen Joker. Some bitch I'm pumping and dumping. She said, hey, we should go see Joker. I said, I'll check out the reviews. Because what you're trying to say is, oh, I want you to pay for the pussy. Guys, don't take these bitches out to no movies. Because there's going to be a lot of females that'll say, hey, we should go see this movie. And she ain't going to pay for shit. Leave her ass high and dry. But let's continue. You guys got to understand something. And what I notice about men who go against each other is for two reasons. For money and for women. Everybody on YouTube wants to be on the top. Everybody wants to go. Listen, the red pill, listen, if I like a content creator, I'm going to recommend you to him. I don't get upset and say, man, he's doing well. No. We already got so much going against us. We got to go out to fucking work. We got to go out to the elements. And we got to deal with these fucking crazy psycho women. Listen, YouTube in our space, this is supposed to be a safe haven where we can come together, grow together, laugh, learn, and go about our business. But when I see guys on YouTube debating, doing response videos, dude, man, it's not even, it should never be like that. This is why I call my platform a brotherhood. Because there's no drama, there's no arguing, there's no bullshit. We're all coming together, period. It's too much shit we got to deal with. Y'all got baby mamas, some of y'all got ex-wives, some of y'all Somebody got flaked on about 3 times this week. Some guys want attention. It's guys that do response videos about me or try. I think one guy tried to go live. The reason they're doing it is because they're not growing like they want to grow. They're not doing what they want to do in life. And again, when it comes to men, if we're not growing, we start to become really agitated. When it comes to women, they don't give a shit about growing. They just sit there. I mean, women are fucking like a blade of grass. They just sit there. We already got to deal with female fuckery. Why would I want to come to a place we're supposed to be fellowshipping together and deal with more fuckery? You got these sluts withholding sex, doing all this whatever shit, and then you think you gonna come here and bicker amongst each other? Shout out to Idaho Model Shipbuilder. Thank you, brother, for supporting. Got the Kit Jackson. He got flaked on bad. All right, guys. Before I get into the transgender bullshit, let's open up the Simp Hotline. 630-618-7110. I don't pick up unknown calls either. We're supposed to come together as men. That's why I always say this is a brotherhood since day one. But guys are sitting up here. Dude, man. If this is over a money issue, because that's what it is, a money, views equal money on YouTube. If you're not a content creator, you would know why these guys are upset. Because if they, okay, let me put it in real perspective for you guys, okay? If I get 3,000 views on a video, you know how much money I'm getting on that video? Probably $4. And if the video is not being monetized, I'll be more frustrated. Okay? So when you see these content creators being upset, their content's not being monetized, and two, they're not doing what they want to do. They're not generating revenue, ad revenue, et cetera, et cetera. That's what it's really about. Stop getting upset and beefing with each other. I can't help that Terrell Torrance and Kent Jackson just supported. I don't tell them to do nothing. I don't tell Mickey or ARG Gunsmoke or Boosted Coyote Terrell. I don't tell them to drop red bombs on here. I just show up and give you guys the work. If they want to support, they support. I can't help that. If you're not fucking growing, what you need to do is sit the fuck down, reevaluate your content in your channel so you can. You restless fuck. Now let's move on. Call the show 630-618-7110, man. I haven't opened up the hotline. It seemed like I wasn't online for a while. It was Wednesday? Hey, they said Bernie Sanders fucking had a heart transplant. Thank you, Terrell Torrance and Kent Jackson. Thank you for supporting, guys. If you're not creative on YouTube, honestly in life, you're not going to grow. It doesn't feel good either, man. Just do the work. You'll see the results. I think Bernie Sanders, like, how old is he, man? Somebody go look up for me. How old is Bernie Sanders? Like fucking 90 years old? Bernie Sanders. Hey, damn, that shit popped up quick. He's 78 years old. He's trying to be the president. Probably not gonna happen. He's 78. He alive guy at 78. I support the content creators that help me and their services and prices. Shout out to Brown Horn 975. Thank you, brother. He won't last 4 years. He is ancient. But I like listening to older guys because they have a lot of wisdom. They've been there before me. I don't know all the shit. Shout out to Bubba Gaming. Nobody wants to call the show. Well, let's fucking continue the lecture. Shit. Hmm. I was gonna put this. Well, I'm still going to put it on the Patreon, but I wanted to kind of go in a little more detail. The fuck on why you're frustrated or why women frustrate you. And it's most likely best for majority of you men to leave women alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now I'll explain to you, okay? Women are driven on emotion, okay? I'm going more in detail. They're driven on emotion and they're frustrated and they get upset about the smallest thing. Anything you say can trigger her and turn her attraction, how she feels about you, down. This is why they had the phrase, Janet Jackson, "What have you done for me lately?" Because she don't give a shit about what you did last week, last year, even 5 hours ago. Women always live in the moment. I actually gonna put a video out why you shouldn't call and text women, but I'll talk about it now. Guys, don't call and text women, because when you do this, what will happen is you'll text her something and she'll get upset and she'll look at it and misinterpret it the wrong way, and then she'll flake on you. Like, guys, I'm telling you, the overwhelming majority of the reason why women flake, because you text them and you're not coming off as, you didn't mean to come off the certain way that how she feels that you came off as, but that's how you're coming off to her. This is why I tell you, don't call women, don't text them, because they're looking for a reason to flake on you. They're looking for a reason to not show up. As fucked up as it sounds, they can't control their feelings. And here's the thing: I'm not giving them a pass. I'm just telling you how they work. I'm not giving these hoes a pass. I never give nobody a pass, especially women. But they can't control how they feel. It's hard. They can't override their. You can't override her feelings with your logic. Their feelings don't have a logical reason. That's why so many men and so many of you like, man, I can't figure women out. That's because they just run off feeling. That's why I stopped, guys. I stopped trying to figure them out. And I tell you, man, do not listen to women. Do not follow them. Don't do any of that, because they're reacting on emotion and feelings. And this is why women get upset, because you don't understand how they like. I get an example. Let's say you're driving and the girl you with is facing the window, and you like, "Hey baby, what's wrong?" And she's like, "Nothing." Well, in her mind, she thinks that you're supposed to know. But in your mind, you're like, "What the heck is going on?" And it frustrates you over and over and over again. They follow. One second, brother. They follow their emotions, and again, I'm not giving them a pass. What I'm trying to do is kind of put it in more perspective for you, so you won't be frustrated and upset when they do the stupid, dumb shit that they do. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from, brother?
Yo, my name is Daniel. I'm from San Diego, California.
Hey, how's it going, Daniel?
It's going all right. I'm hella confused about this chick, bro.
Talk to me.
First of all, I tried to ask her out, I'd say about 8 months ago. She didn't give a brother a chance. She didn't even go on the first date, right?
Okay. Question. Let's get some intel from you. How old are you, man?
I'll be 30 this year. This month.
Okay. How old is she?
She's 26.
Okay. Are you black, white, Hispanic? What are you?
I'm black.
Now, what is she?
She is Guamanian.
So she's from Guam?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said she go to your church. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, she go to my church. So about like 8 months ago, I tried to hit her up. Really, I kind of like you. Let's go on a date real quick, you know. And then she didn't give her brother a chance. She was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, facts." So I just kept moving on.
Question. So she go to both of you guys go to the same church?
Yeah.
Currently, right now.
Yes.
So when you go to church tomorrow, you gonna see this bitch?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
So the problem I'm having with her is like every other chick that comes through that shows her brother interest, she go up and sabotage it somehow.
At your church?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll come through, I'll get some interest, I'll be like, yo, come through the pad real quick, you know, I have some dinner ready, this and that, we'll watch movies, and then somehow, some way, she'll go up there and, you know, buddy with the chicks, and all of a sudden, I lose all the interest I already had from the other chick.
Now, how many chicks has she done this with?
It's been about 3.
3 different women. Now, are these women that other women that come to you, are they Hispanic, white, black? What are they?
They're Hispanic.
Okay. And you, when you were in church, you got her number through church while you was in church?
Yeah.
And how long ago was that you asked her, hey, let's meet up or let's go out wherever?
The most recent one was about 2 months ago.
Okay. So you asked a couple months ago. Oh, wait, how many times did you ask her in total?
The original girl, I asked her that one time, and she said no, and I was like, all right, that's done. I'm going on to the next one.
Okay. Shout to ARG. Great to see you. And now she's basically cock blocking you at church. And do you still have the bitch's number?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you text her, hey, I don't appreciate X, Y, Z, and the shit that you're doing, because you gotta understand something. And I was gonna do a video. I got so many videos I want to do, man. But this is what she's doing, okay? What's going on with her is she don't like you. I'm gonna be honest. She does not like you. But what women want is your undivided attention. Okay? They want to be the center of the universe for you. So even though she rejected you, she still wants your attention. She doesn't want to give you pussy. Let's keep it real. She doesn't want to give you pussy or head because she know the dates might lead to that or that you will want that. So what she wants to do is cock block you and you know impede you from talking to other women and moving on. And she wants your attention. She doesn't want you to be seen with other women because again she wants attention is a drug for women. This is what she's doing. So she don't like you. I'm being honest. She does not like you.
Oh yeah, I'm cool. I knew that. As soon as she said no, that I chopped it up. Oh, she don't like me. That's cool. I wasn't her type and all that. But then I found out from another dude that as soon as he got a girlfriend, she started doing the same thing with him and his girl. Like she would go in there and she would try to say things about him or to make snide comments about his relationship with her to try to break them up.
How old is this bitch?
She's 26.
Well, I mean, just what you need to do is move on. You still have her number now?
Yeah. I'm about to see her tomorrow when I get up to go to church.
Well, here's the thing. This is what you do. You send her a message right now and say, hey, I understand that you're not. No, seriously. Tell her I understand you're not interested. Whatever the bitch name is. Can you please stop impeding on my social interactions in church with other women? Thank you. That's it. Have you told her to stop?
I haven't really told her to stop just because I'm not exactly sure if she's doing it on purpose or what. Like I feel it in my gut that she's doing that on purpose, but I haven't had like.
Okay, what?
Sure, like,
here's the thing. And it goes for everybody. If you try to like go out and hang out with a chick and she rejects you, don't continue to talk to her. Don't like try to be friends with her. You let her know that you're romantically interested in her. You want to see her or smash, hang out, whatever the case may be, go out. And she said no. Don't do her any favors by keep talking to her. There's no bad blood. Just, hey, she ain't interested. I was interested in her on that level. Aside from friends, she ain't with it. So you don't talk to her. Don't look at her. None of that.
Well, it's kind of hard for me not to do that, though, just because we work together as far as the youth ministry and all that.
Man, fuck that youth. It's my bad. Because I'm a Christian guy myself. So here's the thing. Don't just work. Just dude. You church guys, man. You a good man, ain't you?
Unfortunately.
Man. All right, well, here's the thing. Uh, you gonna have to not be a good man and just work. Just I'm serious. Send her a text message. Say, hey, I understand you're not interested, but I would appreciate if you didn't impede on the other interactions I had with different women at church. That's it. All right. Thank
All
you.
right, man. Thank you.
See you. Hey, these church guys, man. I know how it be because you're a good church boy, or you're a church guy, and you love the good Lord, and you know. Listen, man. Women prey on men like that. They prey on good guys, good Samaritan uh, type of guys. Now it's up to him to send that text message, but women, okay. If you go to church, if you're like religious, women love those type of guys because anything she does, you're gonna be forgiving of it. Because as the good Lord says, you try to forgive everybody for their faults. You try to forgive everybody for what they've done, even if they've wronged you. Just forgive them and love them. Fuck all that shit. I'm not forgiving you and loving you. I'm gonna keep the grudge going for the rest of my days and fuck you. Now, as a religious guy, I had to understand that because I was taught that growing up. Oh, just forgive him. It's okay. Just love thy neighbor. Man, fuck all that shit. Love your enemies. I'm not loving that shit. I'm not smiling at your face while you try to wrong me or do me dirty. Now I understand what the Bible and the good word says, but I'm not gonna live like that because in 2019, motherfuckers will take advantage of you and do you dirty. I'm not gonna forgive thy neighbor. I'm not gonna love thy enemy. No, I'm going to spite you. I'm not gonna let it affect me, but I know what you've done to me. I know what you did to me. I know how you feel about me, etc., etc. God doesn't forgive. Somebody said God doesn't forgive, or God forgives. I don't. I'm just being honest. I don't hold a grudge, but I understand what you've done to me. So I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I forgive you." Like I'll give you an example. If a burglar breaks into my house at night and I know the dude, I'm not gonna down to the jailhouse and bail him out and say, "Listen, man, it's okay. I'll get you some things. I go get you a TV, man. It's all right. I'll show love to thy brother." No, fuck all that shit. You wronged me. Now you sit in that jail and rot. And that's what a lot of guys have to get past when it comes to women too. We have this good Samaritan, love women for no matter what they do to us mindset. And that's what it is. All he's doing is trading his kindness for her wickedness by continuing to forgive her. That's how it is. That's why I tell you guys, when a woman flakes on you, no, you hold the grudge. I'm not forgiving that shit. I'm not gonna forgive you for wronging me. Now I'll move on, but I'm gonna remember, because if I forgive you, what that means is, okay, I'm allowing you to do it to me again. So therefore, I cannot forgive you for doing that to me. Now I'll move on with my life, but I'm gonna remember what you've done, because you're banking on me to be weak. To be honest with you, he said, "I ain't forgiving anybody for doing me wrong." Oh, we had like 3 people call. Please call the show. This is a Red Pill Lab Q&A. I'm gonna get into the transgender thing because this shit is funny. Now that shout out to Malik Smith. Now women are upset because y'all remember liberal women and all these women was all for transgenders and people having a right to be who they want to be. That shit is backfiring. You got dudes becoming females, so to say, and what they're doing is they wrestling these bitches. They burning their ass in the 4x100 meter relay. They lifting more weights than them. These women, see, I told y'all, women don't think long term. Women are not long term. Why do you think there's so many single mothers? Because they're reacting on emotion. They're reacting on how they feel. This is what I tell you guys, man. And I'm not giving women a pass. When a woman is sleeping with a loser guy, she's just reacting on how she feels then. Why do you think when we call it the wall in the brotherhood? Why do you think women wait till they 30 years old? Because they don't think long term. Majority of women, they wait till they 30, 32, 35 to try to get a good man. Call the show, please. Please don't text me. 630-618-7110. Now these bitches are upset because men who are transitioning to women are doing better than them. It's not going to affect women that's trying to go to men. A woman can try to be a man right now. I'll still burn her ass in a 100-meter relay. I can still throw a football way farther, shoot better, jump higher. It won't affect the man, but it's affecting the women. Now they upset, they're hurting, they chest hurt, they crying. Now these hoes trying to petition for the universities and college to ban transgender male going to female. Go ahead, man. Talk to us where you from.
Hey, my name is Nick.
Who is it?
Nick.
Oh, how's it going, Nick?
Hey, I'm good. I'm from Long Island. I'm kind of curious how to have like a strong opinion on like society. Like the thing is that I hear different things, and it's kind of hard to have a strong opinion. Like when people say like, oh, society panders to women, like no body shaming, but then I hear like society like puts pressure on women to like stay in shape to impress men. Or when I hear people say that sex is easy to get nowadays, but then I hear that women restrain sex, and for like feminism and tender, type of thing. So I'm just curious, how do you have like a strong opinion on like how society works despite all these different like reasons?
Wait, you said, okay, what's your question? Because you went on a little quick rant, but what's your question, really?
My question is, how do you have a strong opinion on how like life is, like with feminism and how women are? Because I hear all these different things.
So you want to know my opinion on feminism and women?
Like, how do you keep a strong stance on what you believe in, despite other, things presented to you?
Oh, well, I'm just who the fuck I am. And on top of that, I got to go out and deal with these sluts every week, every month. I know how women are. I know how experience is the best teacher. So nobody can persuade me and say women are loving individuals if I've already been with a lot of different women from different backgrounds, different ethnicities, and countries, and seen them either do me dirty or do other individuals dirty. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's just through my experience. There's nobody can come and tell me and walk in my place of residence. Not the president, not nobody, and say, women love you for you. They will never do you wrong. If you take a woman out on a date, she doesn't want to use you for your meal. She'll call you back. That's not going to happen because women have wronged me when I took them out. I know they don't love me. I know what they're after. So does that answer your question? Just by experience. That's how I hold firm and keep my foot on these sluts' neck.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. He said, "Nice weather we're having," type of guy. Y'all stop going at the subscribers. Hey, the lines are blowing up. Everybody just call in, man. I'll get to the transgender thing in a little bit because I want to pull up an article. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from, man?
This is Dion from North Carolina.
How's it going?
It's going all right. I kind of wanted to do a little quick response to that last call you had. No, like disrespecting him or something. But like, one thing I noticed with him, he kind of sounded like the fence sitter type.
The what?
And the fence sitter type doesn't really know how to feel about certain things.
Okay.
And like, to that person, I want to say,
you learn stuff like this, like you learn to have strong opinions through observing reality, and like you said, through experience. But there's also other things, like the facts don't lie. You know, there's so much data out there that shows that society favors women, and there's so much overwhelming evidence to the point where the other side can't convince you otherwise. Like when you go down that rabbit hole of information, there's no way that they can convince you otherwise.
Right.
Because like it's no like I was watching TFM the other day, and you know, when you combine some of the statistics, it's like 86% of men believe women either have enough rights or they need more rights. That's 86% of men.
Hmm.
It's like it's stuff you can't ignore.
Right.
And another thing that you said that I really agree with is that women live in the moment, and that's what I see. Like, because you know, I don't know if you believe this or not, but like you know, certain people say women are naturally communist because, and I think it's because they do live in the moment. They see people like Bernie Sanders saying like you know, free money, this and that, you know, all this free stuff, and they get wet off of that shit because they love to live in the moment. They love the sound of that.
Mm-hmm. That's the female.
And
She's always gonna be a detriment to her life, unless she has male guidance and a male figure around. She will not do well. Why you think, guys? There's you know how many 80% of women are on antidepressants in the United States. Yes, like that. What is that? That means she needs guidance. She cannot live like. Why do y'all think women have so many male friends? I don't have no female friends. Like, because they're not beneficial. Women need males around to make them feel better and for advice. And to help them get through shitty times. You know?
yeah, exactly. I don't have any female friends either. I mean, there's no benefit. The more females I have in my circle, the more stressed out I am. Point blank.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And these women are acting the way they're acting because here's what's going on, guys. Let me break something down to you real quick. What women want, what women really need is a male figure. Because they're overgrown children, like I said in the previous video, with jobs and a degree and a driver's license. But they're still overgrown children, and they're immature, and they're illogical. So they need a male there. But they just don't want to submit. So this is why you see these women with a lot of male friends, gay best friends that are dudes, or women who just in and out of relationships, because the root of the problem is they just don't want to submit to a man, but they want one around. And that's why you see a lot of women who are in so many short spurts of relationships, like 2 months, 3 months, 1 month, 3 months, 3 weeks. It's because they want that light. They want a man, but they don't want to submit. They don't want to follow a man. And this is why, and I noticed dealing with like liberal women, the women I talk to, and I did a previous video about it when a woman says, "Oh, I like being submissive." Anybody remember that video? And she said, "I like being submissive in the bedroom, but not outside the bedroom."
Yeah.
If anybody remember that video, I don't know. It's I put it out like it's like 3 or 4 videos ago. If anybody remember that, I don't know if anybody remember that. But
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that she's a liberal. She's a feminist. She says she's a self-proclaimed feminist, liberal Democrat. And
the worst.
Yeah, and it's just like and I was just analyzing her and talking to her, and she was just talking about how many relationships she's been in, the guys she doesn't want to follow a man. She doesn't want to listen to a man, but she doesn't mind doing that in the bedroom, which I mean, yeah, she sucks good dick. And that's another thing. Feminists do give good head because they're sluts and they're whores and et cetera, et cetera. And they've been with so many guys. But I digress. The fact of the matter is these women do not want to submit. They do not want to listen to a man. They'll mind doing it in the bedroom, but they think that submitting is giving her rights and freedom away. But what submission is her letting the man take the lead because she's not capable mentally to do so. This is why so many women Man, God, I hear so many women that I talk to. I'm gonna be honest, guys. The past 15 women I've talked to, just casual conversation or hookups, whatever, their life is horrible. They're on antidepressants. They're the only woman I talked to who had her life together. She had a PhD. She owned a business, and she had her own place and everything. But she was on antidepressants and she was going to therapy every weekend. If anybody remember that chick, it's on the Patreon as well. Okay, so women, no matter what background she comes from, she needs some sort of guidance, and that's what's wrong with today's women. They don't want her.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want guidance.
Exactly. They don't want to submit, and the thing is, they're unhappy for it. They're like all these, like, I'm not saying every single one of them, but a lot of these career women that don't need no man, they're so unhappy.
Oh yeah, these bitches unhappy, sad, miserable, man, because every woman need not just craves, but she needs a man, and she don't want to acknowledge that. So
Yeah, like,
what they do is just get male friends, and these bitches are dumb. They don't even know what they don't know what they doing until they 35, 40. And they're like, damn, okay, bro, I probably should submit to a man. It's too late.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, feminism not only does it screw us over, it screws everybody over.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, I don't want to say it's screwing a man over. Because once a man wakes up, he's good to go. It's screwing women over because they, from top to bottom, they not getting married, they whores, they green hair, purple hair, fat, overweight, bad attitude, hairy legs, hairy arms, mustache. All this shit that these women are experiencing, and I'm just sitting back watching them implode. Because I know when I get to them, they're hurting. Deep down, they hurting. That's why I tell you guys, before you guys hook up with a chick or whatever, start asking her questions. I'll tell you guys ask them. I bet you a lot of times they'll start either crying or they'll like look like, damn, wow, I didn't realize that. And that's because they're just acting and they're not thinking long term. Like I asked a woman, so how many guys you have sex with? You don't think that's gonna? I'm like, and I asked her, so would you tell your future husband that you had sex with these guys? Would that you think that would bother him? And then she started to think like, damn, I didn't think about it like that type of thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You reminded me of something. I knew this one girl, she was a single mom, but she had like a body count of 27. And her emotional issues and mental issues were through the roof.
That's how it is, man. This is today's women. This is the modern woman. Thanks for calling, brother. Love you.
Yeah, you too. Like,
they hate that question. Yeah, they hate the body count question because it's like, oh well. And I had this with one chick like, why does it matter? Or like she's like, we're all equal. I'm like, no. I'm like, it's a. And I was talking to one chick. I'm like, that's a turnoff if you tell me you had a train ran and you got two dudes. Like, do you think that's attractive? And she was like, well, us women, we can do what we want with our bodies. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and I remember I was like, do you think I would take you out on a date or want to invest in you long term if I know you've had sex with a lot of different men? And she was like, well, everybody has their preference. I'm like, no, that's nasty. And after that, she stopped fucking with me, but I didn't give a shit anyway. You know? Go ahead, talk to us where you from.
yeah, what's up, Darius? This is Carl from Baltimore.
How's it going, Carl?
Oh, it's going good, man. Hey, I just got to share something with you. So, I got a lot of experience with escorts over the years. And I tell you, man, you hang around with these kind of chicks, you learn a lot about female nature. There's this one girl I've been seeing on and off for about 2 years now. And she's always bragging about what dudes are doing for her. Like, this guy bought me a $1,000 laptop. This guy bought me a $500 pair of shoes. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, and she doesn't even appreciate shit. Man, I tell you, she was showing me some text on her phone a while back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was showing me some text from the guy who was like, I guess, basically in love with her. And she was like reading the text out loud. And it was like, you know, I just want you to know that I really care about you. And I pray for you every night. And I would do anything for you. And she just started laughing. And she's like, fucking retard. I'm like, damn.
I believe you, dude. That's what a lot of these women
I'm
do.
like, these bitches savage, man.
Yeah. Not just escorts, but women in real life. Like it's women that do that shit. That like that'll look at you like that'll text the you be like, baby, please, can we work things out? I miss you. And she'll be around her girlfriends or some dude she fucking with, and she like, oh my god, this guy know my nerves. Ugh. Like I've been around who I was fucking with, and then this one chick, she like this dude would call her, like and text her, like blow her up, and she we were sitting on my couch. She was just sitting there, and she showed me the messages of the dude. It was like 30 something messages, like, hey, can we go off to a rooftop dinner? Can I take you here? Let's go to a Bulls game. Can we do this? And I'm looking like, and he called her, she was like, guess what? Didn't respect him. And guess what? I never did nothing for her. I didn't buy her anything. I didn't do anything. And then, but that's what women don't like, man. They're
Yeah, and you know what's fucked up, man? When I hear these girls do stuff like this, I think about before I went MGTOW, you know, when I was still trying to date and whatnot. I know these bitches are saying the same thing about me to other guys.
Hey, Booster Coyote said, hey, is that a bread? Hey, Booster Coyote, is that a breadstick emoji? Oh, hell no. He said breaking bread, but keep going, brother, my bad.
Yeah, dude, I tell you, the chick I was seeing about 2 years ago, before I went MGTOW, before I decided, you know, I'm done with dating and relationships and all this bullshit, man, this bitch, like, she was leading me on there because I really had a thing for her. I mean, I was trying to buy her. She was a stripper. I met her at the club. But I really had a thing for her. We went up there out a few times. You know, she led me to believe, like, oh, you know, there could be something here, you know. We've gone to a couple of concerts. We've gone to a couple of dinners. And then one night, you know, she was kind of, like you said, starting to get distant and flaking a little bit. One night, I went onto Facebook. And you know how when you go on Facebook, you can see if somebody changed their, you know, relationship status?
Right.
I go in there, and I see she's in a relationship with some other dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, she didn't even call me. She didn't text me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you let me just run on the Facebook and just see that you're in a relationship with another guy. And you know how they are, man. She's trying to play it off like, oh, you know, it just happened. You know, I just met him, and you know, I'm sorry. I wish I wanted to tell you, but I felt so bad. I wanted to tell you.
Hey, listen.
And I'm like,
Listen.
I'm like, I'm done. I'm done, bro.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Let me ask you some questions, okay?
Okay.
When the last time you paid for an escort? Be honest.
It was about a little over a month ago.
How much did you pay for that escort?
Well, it's the same that I've been seeing for about 2 years, what I'm just telling you about. I usually pay 160 for a session.
160 for a session. Now, how long does that session last?
It's usually an hour.
Okay. How long have you been watching my channel for?
Man, I've been watching your channel for probably at least a year and a half now.
A year and a half ago. Let's say you've been subscribed for a year. We'll give you a year, and you watch my live streams religiously, correct?
Yeah.
Now, what was the longest you've sat and watched and listened to a live stream? Was it an hour? Was it 2 hours? How long?
Oh man, probably 3-4 hours. Sometimes we do the whole show.
3-4 hours. And who's more valuable? Be honest, me or that female that you just bought and paid for about a month ago?
Man, as far as the knowledge, you were a lot more valuable. I will give you that.
More valuable. And you sat with me 3 times long as that you did with that slut. Now, have you ever contributed to the Brotherhood, or are you a patron?
No, I have contributed. I have contributed several times.
Are you a patron?
I'm not a patron. I know I should be.
You need to be. Become a patron. I'm gonna put the link up. Become a patron and support the Brotherhood like you support these sluts and whores who don't care nothing about you. All right, love you, brother.
All right.
He said, "Here it comes." You see how I start to build up on it, Ralphie? Oh shit, man, I'm dead. Guys, call the show, man. 630-618-71 was real. Love all you callers, man. This is a good Saturday. It's getting kind of muggy out here too. This Chicago weather, this shitty, man. This is some shitty weather. Anyway, guys, if you want to become a patron and support me, definitely cheaper than being married and getting divorced, though. All right, that's something I agree. And I mean mentally taxing too. Guys, if you want to become a patron, support me. Check out the tiers. It's 412 of you. There's the link. Yeah, right now in Chicago, it's fucking chilly. The weather trash. I walked into the store earlier. I see all these bitches with like a mean face. They looking like with their little hood on. This weather, yeah, $160 can drop 5 checks on the Patreon. But thing about it is when it comes, and this is a part of the chaos in the Manosphere. When it comes to men supporting each other, we will support a whore, a random slut who doesn't care about us, but and really could care less about anything that we have going on in our life, as opposed to us supporting each other. Why do us men have a hard time supporting each other, but we'll support a random slut? The last caller was laughing at himself. He knows he even knows he was a clown. Yeah, it's clown world. The number, guys, the number is 630-618-7110. Call the show. Hey, y'all flood me with some calls, man. Let's get this thing going. Fall is coming. Hey, one thing I noticed about fall when it comes to cuffing season, I've been getting a lot of friend requests from women in random texts. This is a time of the year where women don't like being cold, especially living here in Chicago. It's chilly. You don't want to go home and be with cats or be with nobody. That doesn't feel good, man. Women, I told y'all, it's the Halloween coming. They gonna want to go out to trick-or-treat parties and hold your hand while they walking through the haunted house. And that's what women like, dude. They like that shit, man. You know, go ahead, man. Talk to us.
Hey man, what's up, Darius?
What's going on, dude?
I'm 17 years old. I've watched your channel for a while now.
Talk loud for us, please. Talk loud. You can't mumble.
My bad. I've been watching your channel for a long time. I'm 17 years old.
Okay.
I really appreciate what you do. So, I just wanted to say that I just got used to about nature, and I just started to notice it, especially within my family, just the females around me. Women are really fucked up human beings, right?
How so? And talk loud for us. Give us an example.
Yeah, sorry. My cousin, she Me Too hit her fiance, and he almost went to jail.
She did what? She cheated on what?
She Me Too'd her fiance.
What do you mean? Oh, like, hey, please talk loud for us so they can hear you. Like, I'm serious. So she Me Too'd her fiance?
Yeah, she accused him of beating her ass, raping her, and all that shit. And he almost went to jail. And my mom and my dad had to, stick up for him and shit like that. And it's oh my gosh, it's just crazy. And her sister, she killed my aunt for no reason. Like she tried to get money, from her.
How did she
inherit the money? So
how did she? Oh, now was she tried and convicted?
She got away with it because my aunt had cancer and she ran the school and the money was supposed to be given to her son, but she had the will change, so she ended up getting the money instead and taking all the health insurance and shit like that.
Okay, now question: are you in a relationship with a woman or anything, dating, whatever?
No, not right now.
Okay. Do you plan on in the near future get married?
Yeah. Not in America.
Okay.
Definitely not in America.
All right, brother. Listen, thank you for calling. Appreciate it. Keep your eyes peeled, all right? You 17,
All right,
you young.
Thank you, man.
I wish I found out, man, 17, I was, damn, I was a little, I wasn't even simping like that at 17, 18. 18 I was, and I was at my first girlfriend. I was breaking bread on that slut. That was just ridiculous, man. That was like 12 years ago. I can't believe it. A dozen years ago. I was on some stupid shit. But guess what? Experience helps you grow. That's why I'm glad I've had the experiences I had. Even though when I think about it, the stories I hear from other guys and the content one-on-one sessions I have with guys, it's like it's my stuff is not as bad as a lot of guys. Simping is simping, you know. But man, experience is a good teacher. Go ahead and talk to us. Where you from?
Hey, Darius. How's it going?
We're doing great.
Hey, man. I'm 33 years old, and I've been divorced. I got divorced 5 years ago, and I've been single ever since. Just pretty much monk mode, you know.
Okay.
My question is, man, you know, I'm looking on these online dating sites, and I keep, you know, talking to these chicks, and, you know, it just keeps going nowhere. And, I mean, do you recommend doing that, or, you know what I mean?
Well, no. 1 second. Shout out to ARG Gunsmoke. He says, my bros come first. These women are not loyal. Just pump and dump and keep it moving. Stack your bread. That's how it's supposed to be. Thank you, ARG Gunsmoke. He's firing off, dropping the bombs on this Saturday evening. And but back to your question, my brother. The dating apps. Okay, first of all, let me ask you a question. So, who divorced you? Did your wife divorce you, or did you divorce her?
She divorced me.
Okay. Do you have any children with the bitch?
But it was mutual, though.
Right, but she initiated it. She brought it up, right? First.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Do you have any children with her?
I do. I have one. I see him like twice a week.
Twice a week? Okay. Do you pay the, I don't want to get, you pay the child, you pay child support, right? And alimony?
Child support.
Okay. Well, back to the online dating thing. You got to understand something. They're trash, dude. The online dating women are trash. And the reason being, and you can find these women on online dating apps. They're on every dating app, every single one, and that's because and the reason why, guys. And let me say this too. I've been on all these stupid Tinder, Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, Bumble. I've been on all these dumbass dating apps, and I stopped the dating apps like about a year or so ago, right? And because I mean, it was fucking up my self-esteem. Like I used to think, like, okay, I used to get like the quality of female is not even good compared to the resumes that you guys got and their resume. That they're looking for a meal ticket. The women are online dating. This is what they have in common, all of them. They fucked around with a lot of guys, like a ton of guys. 2, they don't want to submit to a man, and 3, they're looking for a meal ticket. This is what all the women online dating are have in common, and they're trash. So you're walking into a shitty situation. She's not gonna come correct. She's gonna have an attitude. The online dating apps, guys, unless you really, really, really know what you're doing.
Right.
Don't.
And like man, I feel a lot worse about myself.
Right.
You know, just because, you know, I keep trying, and I keep getting the same results. And that's messed with my self-esteem.
Right, and
you know what I mean?
and you cause, like, it'll make yourself, you're like, man, am I not good enough? Like, I remember how I got flaked on the straw that I broke the camel's back, guys, and caller. I remember I exchanged that with this woman, right? And I think I told you guys, she didn't have a car. She didn't have I think she had worked part-time somewhere that it was like a shitty place, at a warehouse. And she didn't have a place to live. She slept on somebody's couch. She didn't have a valid driver's license. And I'm looking like, and she didn't work out. And I'm looking like, and she was playing wishy-washy games, right? And I'm sitting there like, dude, what the and it like angered me because I'm like, dude, I got my shit together. I'm like, why is she doing this? And the reason being is because she has so many options on these dating apps. I told you guys before, women don't need to meet you. They don't need to hang out with you or come see you or give you sex. Online dating app is a woman's paradise. She can get all type of male attention and never give the dudes pussy. That's what women want. Your attention, your non-sexual attention. She don't got to give you any sex. That's paradise woman. So you got women on there who are fat, nasty, sloppy, 3, 4, 5 kids by all these different dudes, and they play hard to get their own bullshit, and then you thinking like, man, I ain't good enough. But the issue is just have too many options. They got too many dudes who just want to have sex with them, and they know this, so they like, man, I can just soak up the attention, and it's a shitty. Once I stopped the online dating, I felt better about myself. Now I did have some quote unquote luck, and I got a few smashes here and there, but the overwhelming majority of the bitches that lead you on, then they have flake on you. They're supposed to come through or hang out. They'll just make a stupid excuse, and then it'll just cut your self-esteem down more and more. Then you like, man, dude. Then you start looking at yourself like, man, am I just a shitty guy? And you're not a shitty person. It's just the women are shitty, and they got too many options.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I noticed, man. I noticed, like, I kept getting the same results, and I started feeling worse, like, dang it, So, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, man, I've been monk mode ever since my divorce because I felt like it just wasn't worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's totally understandable, man.
Even set, man, to the point where I'm 33 now, man. I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even worth it to me. For real, man.
Exactly.
Like, that's how I'm starting to feel.
I mean, the online dating apps or just relationships in general?
Definitely online dating.
Okay.
Definitely online dating. I mean, but like, I noticed too, man, I'm starting to like go other places to look for women.
Okay.
Because I stopped online dating,
Okay.
And I'm getting better results just going to, like going to the gym, going to the rock climbing, doing different shit. I can see the woman, I can see who she is, when it's online dating, I can't really tell who they are.
Right.
They use fake pictures, So, yeah, man, that is my question, though. Do you recommend them? Do you don't?
Yeah, man. That's how it is. Thank you for calling, brother. Appreciate it. Keep your head up, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Somebody said got a few smashes, but took time, energy, and resource. It's a waste. Better luck in the field. It is true. I tell guys, man. And the thing about it is, the issue comes into play is when it comes to talking to women and dealing with women. Too many guys try to don't really have a purpose in life. They don't really have goals. So what's going on is they're searching for their purpose through women, and they're rounding up a lot of different women, and all those women gonna be flaky. 90% of them gonna be flaky anyway. And this is what frustrates a lot of men. But when you have things going on in your life that are more meaningful than women, you won't have to be having all these women around. You might have one, possibly two a month, whatever, but you don't have a ton of chicks around like that. That's why I tell guys, man, get a purpose, get a few goals, but set goals that you think you can attain, that you think you can't meet, and go for those goals. That's what's going to keep you. That's going to keep you driven and hungry. Once you have that sort of mindset, man, having a female or chasing chicks or having online dating apps, man, you won't even have time for it. Somebody calling from a 971-509-356-261. The fuck does it look like from Africa? And I tell guys, man, you can get some smash on online dating, but they're not, you're doing them a favor, guys. The women on online dating, you're doing them a favor by fucking with them, by sleeping with them, by letting them suck it. You're doing them a favor because they're trash individuals. They're not good people. They're not good decision makers. They're not nothing. but in your mind, you thinking, oh, she, I'm kind of lucky, or I'm glad this happened. But in her mind, she like, whew, you know. So when you out and about at whatever venue, you can get a better feel when you talking to certain women, because it's organically. She can't put on the front or be on no bullshit. You see? Shout out to Mr. M Flight. Great to see you, man. Wonder where you been. Guys, call the show 630-618-7110. Who is this? Go ahead and talk to us. Where you from, man?
Yo, what's up, dude?
How's it going?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, man.
What's up, man? So basically, I'm calling you from Dubai.
Okay.
And here in Dubai, it's basically not like the U.S. and Europe or foreign countries. We can't really go up to women and get their numbers or go on dates or whatever. We have to somehow find a way to contact them through social media. If we find them on social media and all that.
Okay. Question.
Through, the texting game.
Question. So would you kind of get in trouble if you went up to women and approach them or whatever?
It depends, but most of the time it's kind of tricky.
Okay.
Most of the time, so we can't really do that here. But if you're lucky, or if you know that chick is kind of open-minded from the way she looks, you can go for it. But some of them do look open-minded, but they'll cause a scene in the middle of public. So my question is that since we can only get girls through the texting game, I want to know, how do I text girls here to approach the whole dating thing and then get into them and all that?
Wait, what was the last part? You went away. You said, how do I
want to know, how do I text them to lead up to that point where I go on a date? Because, I'll be texting, but I don't like texting back and forth where it doesn't lead anywhere. Or when I ask them on a date, they're too scared because, some dudes out here are crazy. They might do something to them.
But it's a long process. I could explain to you. Go ahead, keep going.
Basically, it's there are really open-minded girls out here, but it's a little bit tricky. You have to be somewhat good at the texting, then so they can trust you. You have to get their trust first. So I don't know what to do with that.
Well, here's what you do. Because that'd be a long process, because there's a lot of different variables I would have to talk to you about. So here's the thing. What I want you to do is email me. We can set up a one-on-one session, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna put my email in the description box right now, so we can. And this goes for anybody, because when it comes to and that's why I tell you guys, get with me for a one-on-one consultation so your life can be saved. You can not have all these headaches, okay? When it comes to those type of tidbits with women, those can't be just explained through live stream, because I got to go into detail about this, about that, because women are complicated fucking freaks, okay? Freaks of nature. So, guys, that's a good question, but I would have to have so many different things going on. So, email me, and let's set that up so we can handle your situation so you can move forward. All right.
All right. Cool. Even with me mastering the whole red pill thing and the alpha mindset, I could say I'm 95% embodied the whole thing, because I've been working on it for 2 years. I've been working on myself and all that. But I saw a change. I get a lot more girls, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't work out because they might be too slutty or whatever. I'm trying to get me a dime piece.
Wait. You said you trying to get you a dime piece and you trying to settle down.
Yeah.
And you live in Dubai. I know it's a lot of quality. I know some lot of good looking bitches in Dubai. Question. Speaking of Dubai, don't you be saying, look, do bitches be getting shitted on out there?
No, not really. It's just see, it's kind of complicated because some girls out there, they want money. So what they would do when if you approach them and they find it as an opportunity to use that to their advantage to say, oh, this person harassed me in public.
Well, here's the thing.
So
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You want a dime piece, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Now your dime piece is a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
You gotta understand about a dime piece, and specifically living in Dubai, because I know bitches are attractive out there and they cost. You gotta understand something. If you want to attract, and this goes for anybody, if y'all want an attractive woman, there are certain things you have to do, expect, and how to handle attractive chick. A woman who's a 10 out of 10, she's going to be totally different from a chick who's a 6 or average to below average chick. She operates totally different. So guys, my brother, email me. We can set that session up and we can get you the help that you need. All right?
No, I'll take you and I'll tell you on the do from the buy and all that. We could talk about it.
All right, cool. Y'all want these dimes, y'all gotta understand, this a whole different lifestyle. That's a overtime job. Like if she's a really attractive dude, you gotta know how to move. You gotta know what to do. You gotta, man. He said, I was in Dubai in the military and I stayed shitting on bitches' face. Squatting and shitting in their motherfucking mouth for a little bread. Oh, shout out to Mr. Terrell Torrance. Thank you, brother, for contributing your 20 shekels. ARG Gunsmoker, Terrell Torrance. These guys always coming through. The Mickeys. You guys supporting me big time. Like your skills. Like, and like, that's why I've been with a few tens, and sometimes the issue is, like, I don't get too much into it, but if she's really attractive, y'all gotta understand, you better have that bread. Because y'all don't understand, like they say, you gotta you can't just do the work to get her, you gotta keep doing the work to keep her. Well, have you heard that about a woman? No, because she don't gotta do no work to keep you. So the reason why they say you gotta do the work to keep the woman is because she's attractive and other guys want her. So you're gonna have to do work constantly. You see? That's why if a woman's even if she's an average to below average chick, like, dude, every woman has options. So you're gonna have to continue to quote unquote do the work for a fine, dime, attractive bitch, and it's gonna cost you a lot of time, money, energy. So if you're ready for that lifestyle and you want that type of chick, all right, go ahead, email me. But I'm telling you, after so long, you'll be like, whew, man, bro. When she leave you, it's gonna seem like a weight lifted off your shoulders, because so much time and mental preparation and anguish was all from her, and it's a whole different ball game, and it's fun having a little arm candy, and that's why I see dudes when I see them out and about with I see really, really attractive chicks with a dude. You know what comes to my head? He going through a lot of shit. He going through headaches. He going through some bullshit. Trust me, because that's how it is. My buddy, he got his wife that he got married to recently. He got a fucking and I don't know why he got married. I talked to him about it, but he got a 10. She Puerto Rican and Cuban, but she's an attractive ass bitch. Guess what? Every time we see each other at the gym, well, the majority of the time, he's always complaining about this bitch. He's always trying to want me to give some advice. He's always going through some shit. It's like he tell me, like, man, getting away from home is like my sanctuary. I'm like, yeah, that's what your ass get. That's what comes with it. If you want a really attractive chick, you gonna have to go through hell financially, emotionally, physically, psychologically. Trust me. Having a really attractive chick for a woman, man, that ain't no joke, man. Shout out to Ladarius Bridges. Where you been, Ladarius? Great to see you, man. Go ahead, talk to me. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's up, Darius? Just Rico from Dallas.
Talk loud for me, Rico.
Yeah, I just had a question. So, are there any good women at all?
A lot of people ask me that. Well, what's your definition of a quote unquote good woman? What's your makeup? What's your build a bitch?
Okay, well, I'm not trying to bring names into it. Would you mind if I bring up the names?
No. I don't want you to bring up nobody else's name. Cause why is somebody is that is it a content creator on YouTube?
Yeah.
Why do you want to bring their name up in here?
Cause I'm trying to it's an example of part of the question basically. But nah, it's cool though. I won't do it. It's cool.
Okay, what is their example? Don't put their name in here. But go ahead. What's their example?
Okay, basically, they say there are good women out here and women that are submissive, but the ones that just want to pump and dump, they always find themselves with slipping and horse because you know how they say you are when you retract.
Well, here's the thing. You said that certain individual, let's say dating coach X, pickup artist X. You said there's a good woman out here, and but if you want to pump and dump, you're gonna get the sluts. Well, let me tell you something.
Right.
Do you think good girls are just sitting at home right now knitting? You think they're just sitting at home on a week? I'm breaking down to you. You think they're just sitting at home knitting or drinking tea and crumpets and watching Lifetime and Hallmark on TV and waiting for you, a good man, to come around? Or do you think those quote unquote good girls are going out tonight, slutting it out, drinking, getting free meals, using dudes? Probably most likely take a load in her mouth and on her face.
Yeah, that's looking out for sure.
So you see what I'm saying? So when you say so every girl is a whore. Every girl likes to fuck. Every girl likes to always has dick on deck. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So when I say is when it comes to, trust me, I've been with a chick was librarian, a chick who I've been with chicks all chicks that you wouldn't even think that would like be sluts and sleeping around it. They having threesomes and it's crazy. So back to your question about do I think is there any good girl or good women left or whatever? What's your definition of a good woman? What do you want in her?
Well, I guess really be submissive. Like, you know how you say in your previous live show, like 1950 ways, but I know that's not going to happen. How women were back then, structured.
Well, you gotta, okay. How old are you?
I'm 25.
You're 25. So you kind of at that age where you're probably looking for a bitch, right?
No.
Okay, so you're not there. But you want a chick that's submissive. What else?
No. I don't want to. Man, I'm really on like some monk mode shit. Like I don't want a woman at all. I've been watching your content a lot and a few others, and you know I done grew. But I was just wanting to know your opinion. Are there any good women out here?
And it depends on your definition of a good woman. Now, do you think a woman who let me ask you a question. Do you think a woman who's been with 10 guys is a good woman?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay then. That's all you gotta say. So there's no good women out there. Now you can train a woman to be a good woman for you. See, you just want a woman who's submissive, right? That's a good woman to you, right?
Right, and like you just said, I understand you have to train them because they need us for guidance.
Right. So your definition of a good woman is basically submissive. Now, my definition of a good woman, when it comes to my submissive package, she gonna have to cook, clean, bake, rub my feet, rub my back, rub my bath water, wash the dishes. I got a whole long list of shit, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Basically, she's an indentured servant in a way to most people. But that's my idea of a quote unquote good woman. She won't have no Instagram. She won't have no fucking Snapchat. She won't have no guy friends. That's my definition of a good woman. And that's just the little small thing. So are there women out there like that for me or that I can train? Probably not. But your definition might be just submissive, that you just want a chick that don't give you no drama. That's just not. Go ahead.
Well, basically, what you just said, your definition is basically my definition too. I agree with everything you just said. I just didn't want to say all that, I guess, or just the top of my head. Yeah.
Right. So,
But that's all being submissive, right? Yeah.
well, other women, they don't do that. It's different levels of submissiveness. Some women are submissive just to like, they don't nag or complain. And there's another level where I want a woman to call me master. Okay? Like, hey, good morning, text me good morning, master, every morning. That's the type of cooperation I look for. And a lot of guys might think that's crazy, but that's what I just look for if I would want a good woman. You know?
Yeah, I see you, bro.
Okay.
All the way.
So back to your question about the dating coach or whoever said, dating coach has said, every woman is a slut, dude. Like, I promise you. There's no good women who are sitting home waiting on you, my brother. That's waiting on you to pop up, or they're out there, it's Friday, out there Saturday, playing games with dudes, leading dudes on, manipulating them, putting guys in their friend zone, using guys for free drinks, all types of stuff. So in order to get a good woman, you got to basically mold her into what you want her to be. And that might be different from me, you, or whoever. Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it, man.
All right.
Keep up the work.
Love you, brother. Thanks for calling.
So.
He said Darius on some 50 Shades of Grey shit. No, yeah, you know what? Let me say this too about 50 Shades of Grey. Guess what's one of the top best-selling books of all time? 50 Shades of Grey. Let me ask you another question. Who buys the book 50 Shades of Grey? I don't see no man walking around with a book 50 Shades of Grey. It's a female book. So now that you know what women like and what women buy and what women subscribe to, I'm going to treat you like 50 Shades of Grey. How you become by me dominating you, training you. Because I know that's what they like. They read that book, guys. All you got to really do is see women. They don't like that nice guy shit. They love being dominated. 50 Shades of Grey mentality. You see? He said, and that is true, Chris Chambers. They only want to be dominated in bed and life. But no, if you want to be on my with my chick, I got to dominate you in bed and in life. Basically, I got to literally brainwash you. You're not going to be the person that you once knew if you deal with me as a female. That's why I know female has lasted with me. I literally remember I was talking to this one chick a while back, this Hispanic chick. I said, I'm going to put you through boot camp. I told her that. And she told me she was ready. Oh, shit. I told her, I said, listen, I'm going to put you through boot camp. All right? This is the startup. I literally sat there like I just talked to her. She said, all right, she ready. She ain't survived, man. That's on her. There's some Willie Lynch. Listen, I don't be playing no games. Oh shit. Did she ring the bell? Shout out to Boston McDowell. I told her she failed boot camp. You didn't make it. What do you want me to do? I told her, listen, you didn't pass. But the thing about it with me is, and when it comes to women, I give them an ultimatum. You do this, or you just don't come. Or you just don't show up. Or I get rid of you. I'm not afraid. You know? She didn't take off her shoes when she entered Darius' place. Women need to be like little Middle Eastern women. And the thing about it is why it's hard for you to get a submissive woman, because they got these jobs and shit. If women lived under your roof and they had no motherfucking job, or they worked part-time, they couldn't take care of themselves, man, they'd be submissive as hell. That's why women overseas are usually submissive in like these little foreign little spots. Brazil, Cuba, Dominican Republic. It's because they don't have the bread. They don't have the money to survive, so they gotta listen to you pretty much. They don't have the resources to do what they need to do in life. So they're under your wing, your tutelage, and they're gonna listen to you wherever you go, whatever you say. Beauty. And that's why a lot of women are single to do. And they get mad because dude want to fuck. Yeah, because you probably submissive in the bedroom, and I'm sitting there smashing you from the back. But when it comes to outside the bedroom, these chicks got these attitudes. It's like, man, nobody trying to deal with that. Shout out to Mr. El Perivano. So true. That's why it's over if women makes anywhere near that you do. And that's why those women that make guys, you understand, women that make a lot of money or they got some bread, what'll happen is they won't respect you. Or they'll be playing a lot of bullshit games or but if your S&V is not really, really high, she won't play a lot of bullshit games. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, what's going on, D? Boston Maytown.
What's going on, Boston? Talk to me.
Not much, man. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in on this transgender bullshit, man.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was listening to that Joe Rogan podcast the other day, man, and he was like talking about all that shit, how all these transgender males who change it up, they're just smashing all the female sports.
Yeah, man.
Whether it's track and field, weightlifting, all that shit. Like they've already like crushed all these records.
Hell yeah.
And, I forget what it is. I don't know if it's Mr. Olympia, Mr. America, or some Olympic weightlifting. One of those things have already shut it down. Like they've already banned it. They were like, nah, there'll never be no transgenders. We're not doing that shit. We're not having that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just
hey, didn't you it was some chick break some other chick's skull in MMA?
I can't think of that girl's name. I forget her name, but she was like the first ever MMA dude. I can't think of it, but some shit happened like that where she was just like knocking bitches out.
Yeah, like it was like she was like she like broke. She cracked her skull. I gotta look it up. Yeah, but somebody might know what I'm talking about. But she cracked her skull.
I can't think of her name, but like she didn't fight in like UFC. She ain't fighting no big. She fought in some like smaller leagues, but like yeah, she was just flatlining bitches. She was just knocking them out like one shot.
Flatline.
And then I saw the other day they had like the first ever starting off female to male transgender going into boxing, amateur boxing. And I'm like, that bitch is gonna get knocked out. Like the first fight she gets, like she's getting knocked out. Like they showed her and shit. And like yo, she's had a female body. Like I don't know what the hell. Like that shit's only hurting them. Like these transgender people, these women, like they don't understand. Like doing that shit, like it only affects you. It's only hurting you, like in the long run.
Yeah, man.
Like you can't compete. You can't come into a man's sport and expect to compete. Like it's never gonna happen. Like you seen the other day you were talking about that shit. The 4x4 mixed relay.
Yeah. Some hoes got blown
You
out.
saw what that dumbass Team Poland did? It was the first time they ever did that shit. They put their women, they put their men first to go against the women. So the last 2 girls that went, it was the girls. So they're like, okay, yeah, by the time the girls go, they'll have a 5, maybe 6-second lead. But they're going against men. Mm-hmm. That girl came in like fucking last place. They had like a half a lap distance. Yep. Those dudes came by and fucking smoked them.
Yep. That's what happens because
6-second lead, man.
That's what happens when
women. Arrogant shit I've ever seen.
When women want equality and they start to enable crazy shit, climate change, like all this crazy shit, and it's like just they cause this shit. They cause.
It is. I mean, you think about it, like it's literally that feminist first transgender shit. Like it's literally in every fucking aspect of life. It's the top shit. I mean, you look at fucking all the new movies that are coming out, all the main movies. Who's the star actor? Some little fucking bitch. Some little bitch. It doesn't matter. It could be a superhero movie. They had the Avengers. Like you think, oh, who's the badass Avenger? Yo, is it Thor? Is it the Hulk? No, it's some retarded ass skinny ass white bitch.
Right. It's usually a female with like a bow and arrow, and they give the bow and arrow a lot of power. So if the bow and arrow hit the person, they're gonna die. Or they give like. Or they have the girl with like 2 little shards and swords, and those swords or daggers are real powerful. So it's always like another element added. It's never like brute strength like a man is.
Nah.
So it's always.
I don't even know the bitch's name. It was like Captain Marvel or some shit. I never even heard of that bitch, and she's a top superhero. Like, what the hell is this shit?
Cause she got on like a bikini. She don't got no like what you call those? She got like some stockings on, and that bitch got like it looked like she has, y'all know, like they like stockings that's like your same color leg or some shit like that. And then they got like a girdle or the underwear type like briefs. And,
Oh yeah,
and,
you're talking about some type of Wonder Woman bullshit.
yeah, and then they have like
Yeah.
the chest out where you can see her titties a little bit, and that's what make motherfuckers go crazy. You got females, that's the female empowerment, and you got beta male simps and male feminists in there that's rooting for that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, man. Like I said, the two summer movies was that shark movie and the alligator movie. And who was the one killing those motherfuckers? It was the bitch. The dudes that sit here, they get eaten, they get killed off in the first scene, but somehow the girls are survivors and the girls are killing all these fucking animals. Real life, man, they would shit their pants and fucking pass out.
And the thing about it is that shit translates to real life because women can't decipher like this is Wonder Woman, this is Catwoman, this is whatever female bitch on the big screen, and then they start trying to go out and fight people, and they like and thinking they're like some sort of superwoman, and they wind up getting their ass knocked the fuck out and beat up by some dude. It's like these women,
Exactly.
y'all not superheroes in real life, you know?
Right, but then look what happens, man. They get all pumped up like that bitch, the Bronx Zoo, climbing the lion's cage, making a fool, man.
Yeah.
I hope, man, she does that shit again, and I'm hoping there's another video of that shit is fucking eating her fat ass.
They said she climbed over like in a giraffe cage too. They said she did that too.
Oh yeah, the giraffe, yo.
It's crazy. And these women, man, they getting so bold, man. You gotta. I told you the end is near. Guys.
It is, but like I said, it's everywhere, man. The top movies, it doesn't matter. Action, comedy, nope. It's a woman. You look at sports. I mean, look at fucking Team USA fucking soccer. They say, oh, we want to get paid the same as men. All this bullshit. Nobody fucking watches your ass. No one goes to your fucking games. No one gives a shit about you.
The WNBA, I seen some bitch recently. I gotta look it up. I seen like 2 days ago. She was like, "Yeah, we should get paid." It's like, dude, you're not bringing in the revenue. Like you're not. You can't protest.
No one's buying you. You watch the game. There's empty seats. But I know you're a basketball guy. Maybe you'll remember this. I remember who did. I don't remember. I don't follow basketball, but it was like maybe mid 2000s when they were talking about, oh yeah, like the first time they ever talked about that, they wanted to do some sort of like co-ed or some sort of like WNBA, NBA type shit. And they did a thing. For some reason, I want to think it was like Brian Scalabrine, but I could be wrong. But it was like 2005 or something. Like it was one of the worst NBA basketball guys. He was a white dude, and he went against like one of like the top 10 girls in basketball, and like he beat her like 21-5 or something.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even close.
Yeah, Brian Scalabrine, to be honest with you, if y'all looked at Brian Scalabrine's highlights in college, in high school, he wasn't nothing to be played with. Trust me, he was a top.
No, he could shoot, man. Like I said, he played for the Celtics. He could shoot the long ball, man. He could
I'm talking about guys got to look out when in college. Dude listen, if a guy's in the NBA, he knows how to play. But guys, if y'all interested, go look up Brian Scalabrine's college highlights. And he think he went to JUCO too before transferring to I forgot what university. He has a lot of game. But anyway, these bitches they want to be paid like man, but they're not filling up the seats. Like they're not doing the work. Like even if they do the work, it's just like they're not exciting. Like here's my thing: women should be in the home. Like okay, honestly, let me say this. Okay, how about this? You know who Candace Parker is, right?
Yeah.
My cousin dated her for a little brief moment. And I used to look at her, she was an attractive girl in the face. But what happened was she was like, the masculine part it's like, I don't like bitches that be in these sports like this. It looks better. And it feels better to the female if she's on some feminine, elegant, wifely duties, homely duties. That's how I think it should be. You know, they can play their sports, but it's like after you done playing, you're supposed to be serving a man and pleasing a man and being a family type of woman. That's your job. You know, and they want to get out here and do these different activities, sports, and they want to get mad because you ain't getting paid $100, $5, $50, $60, $70 million. Like, dude, you're not fun. Like, I got this thing. I got $2 myself. So if they happen to try to go to the WNBA and they say, man, I'm not getting paid. Dad, I'm not getting paid like $100 million, $50 million. I'm gonna say, dude, listen, girls, you're not that entertaining like them. Yes, you're my flesh and blood, but you're not that entertaining. I'm sorry. That's how it
It's
is.
crazy too, man. It's like they're all on that bullshit testosterone trip, and they all want to compete. But like you look at every single sport where like they got women's league and men's league, and the fucking rules are different. You know, softball the ball's bigger, basketball the court's smaller, the ball's smaller. Every fucking sport, man, like basketball, female basketball, like you can't even like touch each other. Like there's no cost. Same thing in like female hockey, you can't even touch each other. So it's like, how do you even want to compete in a men's sport where like the rules are so altered to protect them and give them an advantage to their own sport? Like, I don't even care if you're Candace Parker and you want to go against the worst guy in basketball, the number 500 guy in the G League, he's still beating you by 20 points.
That's how the game is, man, with these sluts.
It is. But all this shit, like women think, oh yeah, feminism, transgender, it's helping us. Like, no, that's how fucking stupid they are. Like, they don't think it like in the long run. Right now, it's only hurting you. You want to switch up or you want to do this. Like, it's only hurting in the long run. It's only pumping up their heads for failure. You know.
Trans City. These bitches chopping it. I read an article recently, actually. I was gonna put it on Patreon. But there's a bitch, or there's a rise in individuals who. Let me look it up real quick. They don't want to be transgender no more. I saved it. Give me a second. They do not want to be transgender anymore. They want to reverse the shit that they did. Let me see.
Well, yeah, it's like the same shit with these fucking stupid bitches when they get like tattoos. When they're like 17, 18 years old, they get all these retarded ass tattoos.
It said
30s or 40s, they want to remove the tattoo.
It said hundreds of young trans people seeking help to return to original sex. And I got the video. I'm gonna go more in depth on the Patreon, but these women or individuals in general who want to make sex changes, dude, they wasting their time. They hurting their motherfucking self. You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it, man. I just want to throw my 2 cents in, man. Like I said, I heard a couple like that. I mean, you know, man, these women ain't fucking shit, man. Keep them down in the fucking dirt where they belong, man. You know. But yeah, man, the day they ever switch it up and they ever do that intergender fucking combat sport, yo, sign me up, man. I'll get back in the gym, train, man. Knock these fucking motherfuckers out, man.
All right, man. Take it easy,
All
boss.
right, man. Peace.
Trans City. Trans City. They done trans themselves out. I don't watch any women's sports because this shit is boring. Like, okay, I'll catch a glimpse of softball. I don't know about it, but bitches that play softball, the bitches with the pigtails, I be wanting to smash all them bitches. And they usually thick. They usually little pogs. Anybody notice that? And the bitches that play softball, they're like damn that majority of them is pogs. Little curvy white chicks a little bit. The overwhelming majority of them. Volleyball too. And they're like, let's go. And I'm like, man, I'll smash all y'all little bitches, man. Fuck that little. And they look better. And the reason why they conserve. And I noticed, guys, like the bitches who play softball, like even the black females, dude. Like the black females that play softball, they feminine as hell. Like I don't even see any masculine like type of like chicks that play softball. They all feminine for some reason. But when it comes to basketball, these bitches be masculine. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. But them, their overwhelming majority. Matter of fact, I'll say this. Even like I'll say like 98% of bitches that play softball or volleyball. No, I say softball are attractive. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pigtails that they do, the little two braids. I don't know. But bitches that play basketball, they be on some fucking manly shit, man. It's like I never understand. Like bitches are so dumb. Why would you want to be manly? The females do be masculine in track and field because they gotta run with like. Okay, here's the thing. If a sport requires you to run hard, your face is gonna get more like a dog or a pit bull or a bulldog or a French bull. I think that's the dog. So your face is gonna naturally start to frown up, and if they say, all right, on your mark, get set, and you try to run with all your might, this is how your face gonna look. You're not gonna be like, because that's not gonna give you the extra burst you motherfucking need. You gotta be, ah! And as a female, the more you do that, the more the testosterone will come out, and it'll bleed through their skin. That's how these bitches get mustaches and hair on their chin and peach fuzz on their face, because they're doing masculine things that they shouldn't be doing. You see? Hair around their fucking mouth. And they trans. Man, bro, the female species is so dumb, bro. Like, when you think about the shit that they do, they just hurt their own self. They're hurting. I told y'all, we did a live stream before. It's not enough beta males to go around. It's just not. It's not enough beta males to go around, man. Yeah, the chicks that play softball more so is, I don't know, it's like they all pogs. But anyway, it's and the reason why women are dumb is because they don't think long term. It's just so, like, dude, y'all gotta understand, I'm 30 years old. When I talk to bitches that are 30, 32, 34, 35, they ass are fucking washed. They're washed, man. Like, women are so dumb. They need guidance so bad. It's a sad place for women, man. Because when you let a woman make her own decision, she gonna do the stupidest, dumbest shit every fucking time. When you make a decision that's quick, it's gonna be dumb. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be fucking pointless when you make quick decisions. Women in their 30s, they all lost causes. Seriously. Hey, dear, it's true. Women only hurt themselves. There's no what's up. Shout them to Alfred Zimmer. They hurt themselves. That, I want to listen to a man. Well, you got to understand how you going to get his money. How you going to get protection. How you going to get provisions. How you going to get a place to live. How you going to get all these different things. Well, I could just do it through the premium Snapchat. So you're going to be a premium Snapchat slut for the rest of your life? Then when you tired of doing that, what you going to do? Try to... you still need to do money if you get knocked up. Who gonna take care of the kid? You know what I'm saying? Science fact: an adult man brain is 10% larger than a female. They're not rational, and that's why I have no remorse for women. I don't care if I'm emotional, because I'm not gonna bail someone out. And when I hear women say, I can't find a good man, dude, you know how many good men are around? Like, there are so many fucking good. Okay, what a good man means for a woman is a dude who provides for her, gives her money, takes her on trips, all the while not holding her accountable. That's what a good woman is. A good boy who does whatever he is demanded to do, and who buys her stuff, who gives her shit. That's what a good man is. All the while, she gives him nothing besides some petty, weak sex. Crazy, ain't it? Call the show, 630-618-7110. Trans City. There's, what do you think about Coach Greg Adams? Why do you guys come in here asking about these dudes? I've already told you I support and endorse Coach Greg Adams all the time. What do you guys want? You know what? You know what's funny? When dudes like Harrison, Wright, and Rutledge sound you like your father went to Ivy League college. But guys like this guy that says there's, like, when they ask me what I think about content creators, what they want me to say is, man, Coach Greg Adams ain't shit, man. Fuck that dude, man. And then you know what they gonna do? They gonna get riled up. Yeah. Okay. Cause his thing, The dude Harrison Wright and Rutledge, the dude just asked that question. He don't want me to say, "Oh yeah, Coach Greg Adams cool." That's not going to give him a rise. That's not going to give him the adrenaline and the YouTube drama that he wants. So when a guy asks me, "What do I think about this dating coach?" They don't want me to say, "Oh, he cool." They didn't ask that question for me to say, "Oh yeah, he cool," or "He got some decent content." I support him. They didn't ask me that question for me to get that answer. Yes, I fuck with Coach Greg Adams. Yes, I love his content. They want to start drama. That's why when guys ask me these questions, what I think about this, I just put his ass in timeout. I think somebody just did. Booster Guy, thank you. You put him in timeout. Guys, stop asking about these content creators, man. Please. Yeah, a lot of guys like to provoke and instigate. But he said he wants me to validate what he thinks about him. Why though? If a content creator is good, well, I don't need to validate another individual. That's feminine. That's feminine behavior. Guys, make sure you add me on Facebook, like the Facebook page. Jesus Christ. Sometimes I just look at certain questions. I'm like, why you? Collaboration is not instigation. But you understand, a lot of men are feminine. They need that, so they hit too. They need that hit of fight, of anger, of rage. They need to see individuals going at it. If they don't get that, they start to get bored and restless. You know? Guys, make sure you email me if you would like a one-on-one consultation from me. There's the email. Shoot me one. Meat eaters. I wonder what people faces be looking like behind the screens when you call them out on their bullshit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. A lot of these, I don't know. So support your fellow MGTOWs instead of instigating shit in the community. Got the young box. Coach and Darius collaboration would be bomb. That's what females want, for men to go in at it instead of helping each other. Of course. That's like, everybody should be helping each other when it comes to men. This is just, I don't understand why dudes do this shit, man. Oh, I do, but it's like, dude, man. Life is already hard enough as far as being a man. I said before, we already got females against us, and they making Gillette commercials and shit. Why the fuck would we come in here and try to start some shit? Doesn't make any sense. You know? Men uplift, women pull down. Just keep exposing these women. That's all the help I need. Hey, that's what I'm going to keep doing, man. I got another video that's going to be good. That's true. They like fights and drama. They making it law that females can be topless in Colorado. Yeah, I did a video on that. That's on the second channel. And I elaborated on another live stream that's on the Patreon. I think you guys should support each other. Both of you guys have great content. I love Coach Greg Adams. Trust me, red pill people feel alone because it's not voiced anywhere on TV. Colorado. Hey, that's story time, man. Let's get some story time. If that's all the people that want to call, give me a topic, man. We got a story time. Always be yourself and don't change for anyone because of women. Well, a lot of dudes gonna do that because they want the approval of the opposite sex. They want women. They need women. You understand? Like, men rely on validation of women. That's life for them. Talk about the Jews. What do you mean? I don't know nothing about the Jews, man. They done shut my motherfucking channel down. Stop playing. And never fight for no woman. What's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Name's Cameron, Houston, Texas, 24 years of age. I
Yeah.
guess I'll be the last step today.
Good. I like how you sounded off. Cameron, 24 years of age from Houston, Texas. I love that. Sound off. Go ahead. Talk to me.
All right, so before I got into this house, I broke up with my girl because I was cohabitating with her before. So,
Oh,
you know, we went our separate ways. Yeah.
Now, are you still with her or not?
No, I mean, I made that clear that like there wasn't going to be a relationship after this. So for the first month, you know, it was cool. Like she was coming over, you know, we were eating something nice, you know, home cooked meal, fucking all that, and then, you know, she go back to her place. So the last time she did that, she was like, she started to like cry and all that, which I could tell like completely now that it's manipulation, but. Oh, well, do you want a relationship and all that? And, you know, I was like, no, like, why would I want that when you treated me so poorly the entire time? But that's just leading up to this point. So now every time we, like, try to get physical, she's like, oh, well, I don't want to do that because I'm talking to someone. That wouldn't be right. I know that's bullshit. Like, sure, she might be talking to someone, but that's not the reason, you know?
Right.
So I ran an experiment. We got this Google Calendar that's shared between us, and I put some dates this week. Like this Friday, I put like just a spot. We go for dinner usually, you know, date and time, and then today I put a date and time on there.
Well, question.
And every single time the date came up, she started trying to text me.
Okay, well.
I did not answer her.
Okay, here's the thing. So let me get some intel. So when did y'all break up or mutually part ways?
Probably about 3 months now.
3 months ago, and you got your own place. She got her own place, right?
Yeah, I got a house. She's living with her brother in an apartment.
Okay, so now are you having sex with this woman still?
Not anymore.
So not anymore, but you still taking her out on dinner dates?
Nah, even when we were together, it was half and half.
Okay, so now that you guys split up and y'all not together, why are you still talking to that bitch?
That's a good question. She's trying to play this game still.
Why do you let women play the game with you? Why do you let her play the game?
It's a good question. Something's wrong with me, obviously, or I would just like cut her off.
Right. I mean, well, I'm asking you a question for a reason. Before you kept going and ranting, let's get to the nitty gritty. So, I'm asking you though, like, why do you? Is it like an attachment thing, or why do you?
Yeah, I still have like fucking emotions. Like, how do I kill that shit?
Oh, like so it's like the simp or the beta. Well, the positive thing is you broke up with her and you got her out your place, and you got your own home. And she got her own. That's the positive. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
And I want to before we like go into calling guys simps and like, man, you beta ass dude. Like, we got to get to the root of it. What's happening is it's internally, it's an attachment issue that a lot of men like. Let me ask you a question. Did you have you gotten a lot of sex before you met her?
Nah, she's my first girlfriend. Which, yeah, it's probably an explanation right there. Like, you know, I'm a child of a single mother, so I'm already, like, fucked up, first of all. So there's, like, a lot of damage to come back from, too, you know?
Right. And that was your first girlfriend?
Yeah.
How long were you guys together for?
What, 6 years?
6. Oh, she was living in your house?
Yeah, like, we went through, like, several apartments and all that, and then...
Then got the house?
Now I just got the house, so...
Okay. Now, did she pay any rent when it comes to those apartments or any bills? Y'all split anything?
Yeah, it was 50-50.
Okay. Well, the thing about it is you're having... that's your 6-year relationship where it's a lot of emotions and shit. And whose idea was to break up? You or hers?
That's another good story. Like, before, you know, she was showing signs of low interest. So then she suggested, like, how about an open relationship? I was like, nah. And then about a year later, I just finally had it at that point. Like, I'm done with this. Like, I don't want to be a part of this relationship anymore.
Well, all
And
right.
I actually found her, like, talking to a guy online. And he didn't want to fuck with her, and that got her real fucked up. I should have left her back then, but I was not mentally, like, prepared for it, I guess.
Okay. Well, the issue you're having right now is it's just like an attachment. You really like her. You want to. You feel as though you met your sister. 3 months y'all broke up. Have you had sex with any other women?
No, and that's my next issue is, like, I don't know how to, like, fucking talk to women or anything like that. Like, I went to the grocery store today, and there are, like, at least 5 women, like, checking me out and shit. Like, I know that I'm, like, actually somewhat attractive, but I don't have, A, the self-confidence, and B, I just don't know what the fuck to do.
All right. Well, here's the thing I want you to do. Email me right now. We can set up a one-on-one consultation to get you the help that you need. Okay. I'm gonna help you, but you got to be willing and open to the help. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna put my email in this description comment section. You email me. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
All right. I'm gonna do all this extra crap, man. A meat eater. Meat eater. Well, of course women resent good men because they're not good people. If a woman was a good, well, you understand, Terrell Torrance, I know a lot of guys have it, like, dude, it's hard for a lot of guys to have an abundance mindset or have a mindset that I have, you have. Like, a lot of dudes are just really, like, good, they're, like, more passive type of guys. He said, these hoes will leave your ass quickly. It is true, Jimmy. Real talk. Jimmy, man, these bitches will dip off on you, man. I had a bitch that was like, she was on some stupid shit. Like, they just leave, like, because there's so many other guys. That's the kicker. Shout out to Mr. Justin. That's the kicker. Women have too many fucking dudes, man. They will fucking leave you. Like, and thing about it is, you could be on top. The fucked up about a bitch leaving you or disappearing or ghosting you is because you know that you're better than her. Like, you know, top to bottom, that you got her beat in every category and everything. And she like, and you like, what the fuck? Like, why are you leaving me, bitch? And that's what females do, man. A lot of these women, they just, the overwhelming majority guys of these women that y'all are far, far better than. You know? Far, far better than. You can have your shit together and she'll still buy. It is true. And the reason why she bounces is because of her feelings. That's what the truth is a lot of the times. Yeah, it's other dudes, but it's the way that if she doesn't feel good, oh my, like, you gotta understand, man, a woman's feelings is every fucking thing. If she don't feel good, don't tell me what to go for. Put your ass in timeout. If she don't feel good, dude, she gone. Like, it don't matter about your degree, card, man, bitches. That's why a lot of bitches don't stick around with me. Because I tell them how it is, and I don't make individuals feel. I'm not here to pacify you. If you're not going to be better and do better, what's going to happen is you're going to be either do right and do better around me, or you're going to go. And these women, they can't handle it, man. She will find her to do who will do shit you want. And that and what you mean is when she'll find out to do shit that I want, that means she'll find a dude who gonna put up with her shit. I won't put up with her shit. Who's gonna let her get fat? Who's gonna let her be messy and dirty? No, I haven't watched the Joker. I heard he got some good reviews. She wants a beta weak dude that's not going to hold her accountable. Matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. If any of you got children, and let's just say let's say you got a daughter or whatever, right? It can be even sons. What I noticed, matter of fact, I'll say this. Growing up, I used to I love both my parents equally, but I like being around my, aside from sports, whatever, it was good being around mom because I could get away with shit. I could, do this and do that, and my dad wasn't on me. And, around my dad, he was disciplined, et cetera, and he was on me, made sure I was on my P's and Q's. That's how it is with women. They will leave a dude and go be with another dude. That's not the best example. But anyway, they'll be with another dude who's not going to hold them accountable. Who's going to let them throw temper tantrum and say, it's okay. It's all right. Let's go get something to eat. I'll buy you something to eat, baby. It's okay. No, I'm going to ask you, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you upset for? I don't get you nothing to eat. I'm not going to reward you for your temper tantrums, bitch. Get your shit together. Women don't want to hear that side from me. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear, it's okay, baby. It's okay. Things will get better in time. No, I'm going to tell you what you need to do to make things for things to get better. Not things will get better in time, like just magically. I'm not trying to give you a feel-good story about your life. You're going to get right or you're going to get wrong and get gone. And women don't like that about me. Is that a bad thing? Well, it might be a bad thing for the female because I don't spoil her, shout out to Terrell, or I don't make her feel good. I hold her accountable. And when you hold women accountable, they're not going to want to stick around and be with you. That's just how the game go, man. They need somebody that's going to put up with fuckery. That's going to allow them to act a fool, so to say. And I personally, shout out to Malik Smith, I don't have patience for women's BS, games, drama, wishy-washy, passive-aggressive. I don't have time for that. And it comes to women, no, I don't believe. I understand that that's her emotions, and okay, I need to do more research, but I think women can control their emotions. They can use logic. I believe they can use logic, but I got to do more research in a way. I noticed the only way, from my experience, that a woman uses logic is if there's consequence. If there's no consequence, there's no logic with every woman. So I give you an example. I said in the previous video where this woman flaked on me, right? And she was like, hey, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it at the last minute. I said, hey, listen, it ain't gonna work out. I don't like my time wasted. Take care, good luck. In her mind, no man ever has said that to her. Ever. Every single dude that she's put that same bullshit on, because it was the first time she flaked on the guy. They were like, oh, baby, it's okay. It's all right, sweetheart. Just let me know. I said, no, listen, it ain't going to work. I value my time. Just take it easy. Good luck. She didn't know what to do. She was like, So in order for her to cooperate, there had to be a consequence. And the consequence was me removing my attention and me moving on. And that's how women start to use logic and say, well, damn. But until there's consequence, she's going to have a female mentality, feminine mentality. Until when there's consequences that you can start. I notice when you can take something away from a woman, she'll act right. That could be your time, your money, your resources, your energy, all the way down to a little child, a toy or video game, or turn the TV off. When you take something away from a female, she can be 7 years old, she can be 17, 27, 37, 47. You take away from a woman, she'll get right. But you got to think again, she'll most likely go to another guy and find what you took away and get it out of him. Logic is optional. We don't have the option to be emotional. Because if we're emotional as men, we're going to pay the price. Women don't pay the price for being emotional. My 18-year-old dropped out of high school recently because of breakup and contemplated suicide. Very hard to get through to him. The fear of being caught can police them. Listen, there has to be bitches being rung up in town square. Literally, they motherfucking arms like this, standing butt naked, titties out, and they gotta be getting their ass whipped. That's the only consequence that I can think that would get through with a woman. Literally, hanging butt naked, just like this in town square, strung up, and she getting her titties whacked. Right out, and she getting her ribs smacked. It's getting stoned to death. Every rock that's being thrown, she gotta close her eyes and hope it don't hit her in her face. She gotta. Oh shit. Some of them deserve. It is true. A lot of these bitches deserve. Man, these females, man, guys, they be like. I'm surprised there ain't a lot of dudes that be murdering chicks, man. I'm surprised there ain't dudes that's out here like, cause dude, man, man. Oh man, I'm like the worst punishment. I don't know. I think for a woman, if she gets strung up and her titties start to get cut off. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that stuff that you put in? Your ass down. What's that shit that you put on like cuts that like? Is it like salt that you patch the shit up? You know how somebody get a limb cut off and then you put like something right here to like stop the bleeding or the infection. You put a lot of shit. I think anyway, a lot of times, I mean, heck, somebody, is that it? I don't know what that is, Gary. Sodium hydroxide, whatever it is. But I string a hole up, chop her titties off, and immediately put that stuff on there so she won't die. Salt, vinegar. If my mom best friend got killed for cheating, shot both of them at a hotel. Gall, something like that. Meat eaters. No, it's just stuff like that you put on a cut. Maybe I saw that. Maybe it was just in movies. I forgot what it's called. But a lot of women get away with legit murder, guys. They get away with fucking murder. They play a lot of games. They be doing y'all dirty, and they wonder why there's no good men left. It's because women are so greedy and entitled. They too greedy. They too entitled. They too much. I asked this one woman like, so why should a man put his life on hold to take care of you, to listen to your issues and your problems? Why should he stop his single life just to take care of you and be with you? Because that's what it is. You're not taking care of him. Why should he stop what he's doing to be with you exclusively? What makes you so special that he and when you ask women this, they'll be like, well, I'm a good woman. It's like, you're not a good woman. Now what makes you a good woman? And they can't even answer that. I'm loyal. You're not fucking loyal. That's not. And when you ask women like what makes you a good woman, everything's like, it's not tangible shit. Like it's shit that's like I'm loyal or I'm faithful. I care about my man. I'll always be there for him. That shit, it's like, dude, that's not it. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like guys, man, these women out here doing a lot of dirt. They do, and women are counting on you to be stupid. I noticed the women that like stop talking to me, they were counting on me to be dumb. They were counting on me to be a beta male. Every woman wants a beta male that's not gonna hold her accountable. Every woman. They need that shit. All right. So guys, we're gonna end the live stream here. We're gonna be live tomorrow. I got a good sermon for you brothers tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, let's get some call to action for you guys, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Guys, support me via PayPal. There's a link. All 100% proceeds go to me. Keep this thing going. I need your support so I can continue to make quality content for you brothers and give you the wisdom. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my second channel. There it is. Darius Media Network. Click the link. Click. Takes 2 seconds. I love Bleach. Why do you love Bleach? And here's the Facebook page. Everybody like the Facebook page, guys. And guys, watch out for bitches on this weekend. They're gonna try to get you to take them to see Joker. Ah! Make sure you like the Facebook page. They're gonna want you. I'm telling you, they're gonna try to get you. They're gonna say, "Hey, we should go see Joker," or they'll try. Women sneak it. They try to slip it in. So, have you seen that movie Joker? I heard it's really good. And you like, fuck, I've been fucking this bitch for the past month. She ain't asked me for shit. And it's like, damn, this gonna be a trap. Do not do it, man. Because then she gonna start asking you for more and more. She gonna start asking you for more and more and more. He's like, oh, I heard about that. I heard it was, what you just said, I heard it wasn't too good. They didn't get the best reviews. And she'd be like, oh. Because she wants you. Guys, every woman will eventually leave you. Because if you don't start putting out financially for them, man, they gone, man. They gone. All right, so guys, also, make sure you add me on Snapchat. All of you, if you haven't already done so. Darius_M4. Yeah. I had this chick do that to me. Hey, have you heard of the Joker movie? I heard this, we should go see it sometime. I'm like, I got a few things to go to do this weekend. I heard it's pretty decent. Because she wanted me to say, oh yeah, all right, let's go. Man, you a slut. Like these chicks, like these guys, these women are sluts and they want you to take them out to places. Yeah, you do got to train them to pay for you. You can do that. That's a whole other lecture though. You see? Go ahead and add me on Snapchat, all of you guys, if you haven't already did so. The reason being is I can get your Snapchats real quick as opposed to you emailing me, and I can set up one-on-one session. I can be in touch with you. You can get in touch with me. I can get the notifications real quick. So go ahead and add me. Snapchat, Darius_M4. And I'm serious, man. Like, y'all be walking. Do you understand? Y'all be going on dates with sluts. Like, it be dudes that had threesomes that smashed and they sucked all type of dick. And then you be out there taking them on a date. Like, what type of shit is that? Yeah, I mean, white chicks pay, of course. But overwhelming majority of chicks want you to pay for them. Sick ass creature. She had origins. It's true. These bitches having guys, man. Let me ask y'all a question. Would you take a woman on a date who had a threesome? with two dudes, a train basically. Would you take a woman on a date who has sex with 15 guys plus guys? Would you? Who suck 15 different dicks? Would you? That's nasty.